गेम सुरु हुनुभन्दा अगाडि यसो पङ्खा खुवाएको हावा खुवाइदिएको मोबाइललाई सबको देख लूँगा। अहिले पेट्रोल पाइरहेको छ मेरो। सुन्न त पाइन्छ नि हुन्थ्यो पनि।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin. Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Artur, is someone relatively new to the European circuit. For me, he's someone who's still trying to find his level after some early promises. He's been compared to some of the greatest playmakers ever. It's obvious the talent is there. Now it's only a question of blossoming.
Okay, interesting. And the shot! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 16 minutes is number 11, Neymar.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Can he finish? No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Look, movement creates more
Oh, smashing header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Serginho, he's found a way through. Neymar. Up he goes! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
We've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
9 minutes is number 18, Gabriel Batistuta.
And things are starting to look awfully cosy. Driving on and making good progress. That's a fabulous ball. Davids. Cafu. Now Davids. Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Serginho. Conte. Now Davids. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Wriggles his way through. He has found the way through. Header! Really well taken goal. Lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So is this the start of a comeback? Conte. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. And it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Arthur. It's gone out for a throw-in. Arthur. Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw-in. Messi. There's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. He rises! It's in! And he is just ripping it up! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now the difference is 3. Blint. What a throw in. Roberto Carlos. And Serginho. Batistuta looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And here's Messi, and the finish! Keeper's got his work done.
Messi knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Oh, strongly challenged there, and he has been fouled there. just too high. And it's Stuani. Conte. And there's green grass ahead of him. Neymar. Now it's Neymar.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 12. Artur. Coming on the field. Number 9.
Blint.
Number 3.
Van de Beek.
Number 6. Van de Beek.
Messi. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Adams. Cafu. Van de Beek.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Van de Beek. Roberto Carlos. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Batistuta, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's found a way through. Ruben Neves! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than...
Oh, what has happened here? Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Portugal are looking to go forward now. João Cancelo. So we're still where we started right now. Endrick, nicely spread. Stood up well to him there. João Palhinha. Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafinha. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. Oh, super find. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Serginho. Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No foul, says the referee. Marquinhos. Otavio. João Palhinha.
Portugal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
João Palhinha. Shifted upfield. That's a lovely, neat pass. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. And we've reached half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So We reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hendrick really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Otavio can get it clear. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. He's beaten the last man. Reeled, hits one, and it's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have the first goal.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Nicked it back promptly. Defending was strong and firm.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He won't be happy with that one. Beats one through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well...
And he's had a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him, tries a shot! And he hits the net! And with that goal comes comfort!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They need...
He's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Number 13.
Brazil making another change here. Gabriel Jesus coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hendrick showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Passing is crisp and sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Oh, well played. Ruben Diaz. Neatly clipped into space. So that's it. It is all over. Brazil were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Please join.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to...
Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! There's the clearance. Now it's Richarlison. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth.
Oh, what has happened here? And the keeper's got it again. Fabinho. Endrick. Rafinha. Look, now the finish! Goal! Brazil!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
After 16 minutes, number 13.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Lucas Paqueta promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Serginho. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had it taken off him. Brazil applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Neymar, that has been cut short. And it's from Mario.
Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
This is their second corner of the game. Thiago Silva clears it away. And he's been shifted off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. And he cuts out the supply. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Brazil, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's had a hit! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Marquinhos is there to clear. Belletti. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Strokes it back.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
He can get that clear. He's only too happy to take that back. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Cafu could try cutting inside here. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Danilo gets across to intercept that. Bruno Guimaraes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Romario! Eder Militao makes the interception. Marquinhos. We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Richarlison. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Brazil have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Substitution in progress.
So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Well and truly turned on its head. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Brazil take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
Played through for the wide man, back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's been won straight back. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Rafinha couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that was very necessary.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Serginho. Decent hit! Deftly away. Oh, no joy this time. That's that, the end. Brazil pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So that's got things underway. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He won't be happy with that one. Serginho. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Serginho, he's having a go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Serginho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Gets a good foot in there. Always onto this. And the ball's a good one here. No way through. Dinks one through. Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's intervened well there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's another throw. Played back in. Running with the ball. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Camavinga, Mbappe. Edison gets it away. Oh, super find.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Threads one in. Moved on forwards. Barcola. Good play on the left-hand side here. Be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again. Aim forwards. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Rafinha, he's got away. Could be danger here. Oh, well played, well played.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar.
This match was 71,550.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 13, Rafinha. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Rodrigo.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Saliba gets over and intercepts. He's through here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the finish! Yes, it's in! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Number 16, Endrick.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make a one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Short changes him with that pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 9, Vinicius Junior. Number 27, Serginho.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Number 23, Vega. Substitutions.
Brazil will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Cleared without complication.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admit...
And Ribery! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Brazil certainly don't need to overbid now. Their priority lies further back.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Looks like I'm too happy to take that. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Talisca. Julie. Back in possession and ready to go again.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
I just think that's a good example of how you take advantage of a lapse in concentration. He was on the prowl, hungry, looking for any scraps that came his way. And he certainly gobbled up the chance, took it really well.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center? Substitution for Brazil. Number 16, Hendrick. Number 14.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Number 8.
Brazil conceded an equal, and it's Dembele.
Substitution.
Now the finish! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Fofana. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Thiago Silva promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's busted! Mbappe! Now that's a real chance missed.
That could get very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
No, that was never going to make it. Oh, just skips past his... It's Neymar! We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution for Brazil. Number 5, Marquinhos. Coming on the field is number 2.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Substitution in progress.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? That pass has been well intercepted. It's a sharp pass. Again, with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Fofana. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Griezmann. And that is out of play.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving...
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? They could really do with scoring the first penalty. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Griezmann next in line, and here he is. No, denied remarkably.
Well, that's a super save from the keeper.
So, the second man in line.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Kolumwani is second man up. Big character, big moment, big save. Brazil with the chance to go 2 up. Oh, what a save!
He's so focused there. Fantastic save.
Ribery is third in line. Utterly decisive, right down the middle.
He just did what he was asked.
Talisca comes up, their fourth taker.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Casemiro just needs to keep his nerve here. Oh, he saved it!
Well, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
France at the point of no return. Saved it! And that's won it! They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. With that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Brazil can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games, and they showed real character to get the job.
The premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Casemiro makes the interception. Now the finish! He's looking wide. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Now it's Richarlison. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Brazil really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
We expected better, and so did he. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there. Oh, the big chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Brazil clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, super find. No, that was never going to make it.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nicked it back promptly. Neymar. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that was very necessary.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, what shapes to shoot! They've got it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And can he finish it? That was probably asking just too much.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Tries a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of complete control.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a Mario!
Great football, shot and save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Chance with a header! Brazil are looking to go forward now. Richarlison is wide and looking to get onto this. Rafinha gets his pass away. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Neymar. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Serginho. Vinicius Junior. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Forwards and with intent. Neatly clipped into space. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now this could be a chance. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That could spell trouble. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, easy pickings there. Short changes him with that pass. Cafu.
Brazil really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Now it's Richarlison. Shot could be... Can he finish? And it's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
After 88
Oh,
minutes.
beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Brazil are having a ball. And the shot! Loose ball. And another try! No, that's just wide. And time is up. Brazil have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
I'd like to.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Played back in. Nico Williams gets into some space. Danger averted for now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for the run. Now it's Torres. David Villa. Cafu gets good distance on it. Torres! And that is wildly off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
He's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. No foul, says the referee.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Picks out David Villa! In he goes again! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's cause for mild irritation. Neymar, and he's intervened well there. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. And he's there to belt it away. Yamal touches it back, looking for options for move. Hits one! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Fernando Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's a little off target. Deftly done. Oh, that's well spotted. The fullback is in acres of space here. Caught offside that time. Looks for the finish. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
That's been cut out, well played. Looking for the runner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
It's gone backwards.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too. Spain have really been terrific at snuffing out.
Tries a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Brazil really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
A case now of complete control. Danger averted for now. He'll try from distance. Vinicius Junior! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's had a hit! It is a very, very good save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Rodri clears it away. Spain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pedri. He might be in here. He's through. Big chance. And the ball's fallen kindly here. Lacking in accuracy.
Iniesta very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Rafinha. Coming on the field is number 11, Rodrigo.
Serginho. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, what a mistake! Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Substitution for Brazil, number 9.
Spain have their second corner now.
Number 27.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 94. Number 23. Vega.
Rodrigo. That's a good ball played into space. And he cuts out the supply. Brazil have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Now it's Torres. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, terrible. Has another go! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
So, third corner of the game. And here's a chance. And he's heaved it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Talisca. Now that's well seen too. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fran Garcia with the clearance.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Neymar. De Gea can claim that. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Cafu spots it and intercepts. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Aside... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Just joining us, we are already on the way. We expected better, and so did he.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Serginho played into space.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get rid. To set free a runner. That's a decent clearance. Just eases him off the ball. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Brazil presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up.
You know, he would have been embarrassed embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity. Up he goes!
Harmlessly behind. England applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often, these...
Goal! Beckham, the regular corner taker. Serginho. Brazil has the chance to go the other way. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has been cut short. Marquinhos. Now who's going to be first to the... He'll try from distance. He's missed, but not by that far.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rafinha tries to dink it through. Vinicius Junior! Oh, he hit that sweetly. This possibly the last play of the half. Alexander-Arnold clears. And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Brazil leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And the shots! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brazil have their second corner now. Has a goal! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. Endrick duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.